Thank you guys so much for coming back and watching and supporting my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jessie, and I love food as well as animals. So what I do on my channel here right now, I take popular traditional meals and foods and I turn them into cruelty-free, healthy, nutritious, and delicious meals and dishes. Oh, that's crazy, right? Today, we're gonna be doing another what I eat in a day video. It's not even for fall, it's not really themed or anything, it's just what I'm currently eating right now. Even if you're not a vegan, even if you're not a vegetarian or anything whatsoever, you don't have to be labeled to eat the way that I eat. These are just healthy dishes that are super easy as well as affordable. I want to also tell you guys that and show to you guys that it is super easy, quick, and affordable to eat the way that I eat. If you want to get the really expensive foods, then by all means, if you have the budget for that, then do so. But I'm just trying to express that it is super easy and affordable to live the way that I live or eat the way that I eat. Just don't overcomplicate it. So keep it simple. That's my number one advice to everyone, is keep it simple. You don't have to make 5-star meals every night to be healthy. You can pop a potato in the microwave and eat that, and that can be dinner, because honestly I do that sometimes. So if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down in the comment section below. Be sure to subscribe, support my channel. I'm growing. I promise I'll get there. If you have any suggestions or questions, don't be afraid to message me about it and we'll talk it out. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, and let's get to the video. So we're going to make all natural homemade granola bars. And this is because in granola bars, even the healthy ones like Cliff bars that you buy at the store, they're still packed full of sugar, preservatives to make sure that the food stays good in the packaging, when you can just go home, make it for way cheaper and way healthier, less chemicals and everything. But keep in mind that the ingredients that I'm using, number one, I guesstimate on all of my measurements. So it doesn't matter how much you use, kind of just eyeball it. I will guesstimate the measurements, but also you don't have to use the ingredients that I'm using. So I'm using dates. You don't have to use dates, you can use raisins. If you don't have peanuts, you can use cashews. If you don't have agave nectar, you can use maple syrup. And so you can substitute everything that you put in these granola bars. It's pretty much, I just use what's ever in my cabinet at the time being, and I just kind of throw in some foods that I think would taste good in a granola bar, and I just throw it together. We're gonna get started. All you need is a food processor. Oats, this is about 2 cups of oats. A little bit of some coconut flakes, about a 1/2 cup. I got a 1/2 cup of raisins. I'll use about a 1/4 cup of chia seeds. I love using seeds like chia seeds and flax seeds. They're filled with omegas and vitamins and stuff like that. Here's some pumpkin seeds, about, a 1/2 cup. These are cacao nibs. They're just like chocolate chips, but they're made from cacao instead of cocoa. Just way healthier, less caffeine, less, there's no sugar in them, but also that cocoa taste, so it's really cool. Dates. So these dates look disgusting, but I pre-soaked them in water for a couple of hours just to make sure that they're super soft. Make sure that they're pitted, there's no pits in there. We got agave nectar. You can use any kind of syrup that you want, or if you don't want any at all, then that's fine as well. But I just like how this digests in your body and the way that it tastes. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna put our dates and then some agave nectar, about a tablespoon, not a lot. And you just blend it up until it turns into a paste, scrape the sides and everything, but it's like a very sweet paste now. And then all you do is just dump the rest of your ingredients in there, really. Get about a 1/4 cup of chia seeds, or pumpkin seeds, your cacao nibs, raisins, dump those puppies in there, your coconut flakes, and last but not least, your oats. And all you do is throw this guy back on, and you just pulse it. All right, and then once it starts to form into a dough and get really sticky, you just pop off the top, and that's literally it. Like, what? And so what I do is I just put it in a round pan lined with some paper and pack it down in there. Topped it with some pumpkin seeds and some cinnamon. To finish this off, what we do is we pop it in the freezer just for about 10 minutes just to make sure that it stays in its mold. You cut it up into bars, and then you have your homemade granola bars. Woo! Okay, so now for lunch, what I like to do is I don't like to fill myself up on really heavy carby foods just because I'm working. It makes me really tired. So one of these days, instead of something crazy for lunch, try and just dumb it down and just eat regular old raw fruits and vegetables. Snack on them all day long. Make sure you're filled up with them. Don't eat a couple bites, eat a lot, and then let me know what you feel. Because honestly, it makes me feel super alert, super awake, and yeah. Okay, so what you're gonna need for this soup, coconut oil, 1 onion, dice it up, 3 cloves of garlic, a little pinch of ginger, I forgot to put it over here, but a little bit of ginger. Then you're gonna need 2 tablespoons of curry powder and about a 1/4 teaspoon or just a teaspoon of chili seeds. Then you'll need, it doesn't matter what kind of coconut milk really, but get the canned coconut milk. I get the light kind just because I like that. Then you'll need equal parts of water to that. I cut up about 6 or 7 Roma tomatoes, and then a 1.5 cups of red lentil beans, 1 chopped up carrot, and then just a big pot to boil it all in. And that's all you need. I'm gonna be putting a package of mushrooms in there too, just because I love mushrooms, and I feel like that would be good to add in there. All right, let's get this party started. So go ahead and start sauteing your onions, garlic, and ginger. And then once all that is sauteed together, go ahead and start adding everything in, like your spices. Mix that up, let it saute for about 2 more minutes after that. Then go ahead and add your coconut milk, add the water, equal parts. After that, mix everything up and then go ahead and start adding in the rest of your ingredients, like the tomatoes, the lentils, the carrots, and then at the end, add your mushrooms. Mix it all together, let it get to a boil, and then simmer it for about 10 more minutes afterwards or until your lentils are nice and soft. Okay, so now your soup is done. You put all the ingredients in, the mushrooms, everything else. You boil it for around 20 to 30 minutes until your lentils are all done. You can taste the lentils. Now, to preface or just starting off, yes, this looks pretty gross, but it's because it's curried soup. You know, there's a lot of vegetables and beans in there, and curry looks kind of weird. But now I kind of want to make it into a little bit of a bisque. Take our blender. I don't have a huge, awesome Ninja blender. I literally have this one that I got for free from a friend. It's the size of a cup. But I'm just gonna fill that up with some of this, mostly the bigger chunks, but also the juice. And I'm gonna blend it up. Now we go back to the oven, put it on about medium heat, put the remainder of your soup that was in the pot back on the stove, and then you're gonna take your blended up, then you pour it back in. Okay, that's it, that's your soup. Now this is more like a bisque than a soup, so it will go really good with bread, maybe chips or something like that, or tortilla. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I got my soup here. For the soup, I garnished it with some kale. You can do spinach or anything else, or just put something crunchy in there. It tastes really good with it.
Now this soup, I will say that it looks a little...
And that's because it's a bisque and also a curry. So it's a very like prominent color. Just try it before you say anything. It's very healthy. It's packed full of amazing nutrients, vitamins, and minerals, all that you need. Keep an open mind when trying the recipe and let me know what you guys think. And again, stay tuned for more videos like this, and thank you so much for watching. Have a great day!